Hi everyone, welcome to week 7. We're almost there. Now, if campus would cooperate, that would round out a pretty spectacular quarter. But we'll just do what we can do and keep trying. If you are having difficulties, call Learner IT and keep trying to get in. Even this morning, I had issues. But this week's essential questions revolve around technology as an accommodation, how you can partner with special ed teachers or anyone else, parents, things like that, people like that, I should say, and what universally effective classroom management systems will you implement? What are things that you would like to um, try or do more of? For me, this week, I thought, well, wow, how do I cover all of the, in my short video, all of what each of the questions talk about? So I just decided to, since we've got the assignment coming up around tracking accommodations, to focus in on accommodations and general do's and don'ts in this area that I think can be applied across the board, whether you're choosing a technology to assist a student, whether it's something that they need help with academics or behavior. So, one of the very first and foremost things that I focus on and I keep in my mind is making decisions based on the individual child and their needs. Not what is usually used, not what is easiest, but consider their particular needs, and they might have different needs in different content areas or in different environments. So their needs may look different across settings. Consider when you're picking an accommodation, does it lessen the impact of the disability on learning or behavior, or if they're in art class, on their ability to participate there? Whatever setting you're thinking about an accommodation for, consider, does it lessen the impact? Document. Follow what's in the IEP, IFSP 504 plan. Accommodations just because, that aren't documented, that don't have evidence that they work or lessen the impact of the disability, could I can think of occasions, especially around behavior, where it could make it worse. Do familiarize yourself with dual purpose accommodations. These are things that can be used during instruction as well as assessment. These are important and are especially important during statewide assessments, district-wide assessments, or while taking the ACT and SAT. As you know, my son is graduating and has autism, and when we were developing his IEP and getting ready to think about the ACT and SAT, we needed to make sure that accommodations he would be using on those assessments were also ones that he used in the classroom during instruction. So do use I always like the who, what, when, where, how. When you describe accommodations, this is going to be especially helpful when you're developing your assignment. You need to be specific. Something that no longer and isn't appropriate is writing on IEPs or 504 plans as when we're describing when an accommodation and who will give the accommodation, etc., as appropriate or as necessary. These phrases should not be used. It should be very specific because the impact of a disability will have specificity around it. So the accommodations should be as well. Losing my train of thought, sorry. Do get input. This is highly important. Get input from the student, from the parents, from general ed teachers, paraprofessionals, assistants, anyone who might have relevant, important information. Think about all the environments that the student is in that this accommodation might be used. So you want to make sure that it's appropriate, and the best way is to get input from everyone involved. It truly helps you create a team effort and support the student the best. So hopefully this was helpful. Again, just give a holler if you need anything, and I'll see you in the course room. Bye.